Good morning, YouTube. This is Wovey Puffkins, and this is Wovey's World. Today we're talking about a couple of DFS officials. They kind of emanate what DFS is kind of all about nowadays. We're talking about two Montana-based individuals named Wilmot Collins and Jerry Hill. Two men who have used the program for profit and have basically taken away their own values in order to use this program for profit. There's Jerry Hill, who is a Christian preacher, who is taking children out of the home for being taught Christian values. Now, if that isn't hypocritical, I don't know what is. He has also taken people out of the home, taken children out of the home because, in his words, the people's minds were too weak and feeble. Why were their minds too weak and feeble? Because they believed in Christian values. Now, if this is an excusable reason to take children out of the home, then this isn't the America that we all know and love. The America that we all know and love is founded on God. No matter how much you want to take religion out of politics, religion out of public and state, it does not mean that we should worry about whether or not us teaching our children Christian values will get our children taken away. Jerry Hill is not right in doing all of this. Jerry Hill is definitely in the wrong. Now, Wilmot Collins, I can't call him a hypocrite because he doesn't claim to be a Christian taking Christians out of their homes for being Christians. He just takes people out of their homes when he feels like it. He has a record number of children being displaced from their homes, over 200 plus in the, I think, 8 years he's worked in DFS. And of those 200 plus, a majority of them have gotten lost in the system. And of those people, a majority of them were not old enough to just run away. So where'd they go, Wilmot? Where did all these children go that are suddenly lost in the system and nobody knows where to find them? They just disappeared without a trace? What'd you do with them? What did the people that you placed them with do with them? If this isn't your doing, maybe you should come online onto my Facebook page and have a conversation with me on how this is not your fault and your doing. Because as it sits now, all that we know, all that any of us know that have done the research, is you have had over 200 children displaced from their homes, and then even over 200 children lost that have been displaced from their homes because of you. So let's get down to brass tacks. What is your excuse? That's all we want to know. That's all we care about. I mean, let us know. I'm not trying to be angry. I am angry. I'm angry that a lot of children have lost contact with their families and their friends and are no longer in the system, but are nowhere to be found. Something needs to be done about that. How many kids have been trafficked because of the Montana DPS? Well, we're going to find out, because I'm not going to stop researching, and I know there is more than just Wilmot Collins and Jerry Hill. I have some other names I'm willing to research as well. Seems to me that there is not a lot of good people in the DFS system. Seems to me we're counting on the wrong people to protect our children. Now, this isn't a Montana issue. This is an America issue. This is happening all over the country. Children are disappearing out of the DPS system. Something needs to be done. Donald Trump, if you're listening, something needs to be done. I am a great supporter of yours, and I really believe that you can do something to help us. But nothing can be done until somebody speaks out. So I'm going to keep speaking out over and over again. until something is done. This case is a little annoying to me, only because it keeps me from reporting on much of anything else, but it is the most important issue in my arsenal of journalistic tools right now. Anyways, I don't know what much else to say. It's pretty late at night. I'm pretty tired. I just wanted to get this video out there so that everybody knows that the Wovey's World is not just a YouTube channel with some nonsensical videos. We do actually have some political insights and some just basic societal insights, like you shouldn't be stealing our kids. My kids are grown. You can't steal them from me, so I don't have much to worry about. But there are people out there that do, and people out there that are brave enough to put their faces and their names out on the line to fight against you. I'd like to give a shout out to Lindsay Ray Landrew and the Be Loud State Watchers and the Child Protection Advocates for all of the information that they have supplied me and for all of the support they have given me throughout this cause. I'd also like to thank my buddy Ben Savage, real name TC, and the rest of my family and friends, whom a lot of them would prefer not to be named due to current cases and whatnot. But the point of this video is this. Wilmot Collins is our mayor. He also sits on the board of DFS. For one, that is a conflict of interest that you can't deny. It's an abuse of power that you can't deny. You can sit in the most authoritative position in the city and still sit on the board of DFS. That's a conflict of interests that I'm not willing to accept. I don't think anybody else should be willing to accept either. So if you agree or don't agree, I mean, either way, leave your comments below. Or come to my Facebook page at Joshua Wovey Puffkins Bissell. Talk to me there. If you are a supporter of Wilmot Collins, I'm totally willing to hear from you. But if you're not going to provide any substantive facts to prove your point, you might as well not. Because I will be mentioning the comments in future videos, and I will be calling people out who lie or try to confuse me with feelings and alternative facts, Democrat points of view. So, that being said, have a great night, everybody. I'm Wovey Puffkins. This has been a short Wovey's World, and I love you all.